What it is, guys? We back with another reaction video, and I'll be reacting to Black Widow versus Widowmaker, Marvel versus Overwatch Death Battle. Just saw this came up on my recommended. Figured I guess I'll look at it before I'm supposed to go to work, unless they call me and say I want to come in again. Just starting to piss me off with. I need my goddamn money, fuckers. Anywho, let's just get into this. I forgot they was doing this, to be honest. I was like, oh yeah, they were doing a Black Widow one versus a Widowmaker. Which Overwatch I have not played. I've watched playthroughs of it, but I haven't played it. I'm not really a big Battle Royale fan, but anyway. Here we go. Rooster teeth. Rooster goddamn teeth.
Some people are born to be heroes or villains, but many are thrust upon these roles with very little regard and must simply make the best of their new, stressful life.
Like Black Widow, the covert enemy turned ally of the Avengers.
And Widowmaker, the deadly but unwitting adversary of Overwatch.
He's Wiz and I'm
I wonder how
Boomstick.
much Rule
And it's our job to
34
analyze their
is going
weapons,
to
armor, and
cost.
skills to find out who would win a death battle.
Probably already have tons of it.
Natalia Romanov, more commonly known as the anglicized Natasha Romanoff, is one of the more curious members of the legendary Avengers.
Yeah, unlike most of them, she doesn't have any ridiculous
Curious.
superpowers. And she even started out as a bad guy.
Like many secret agents, Natasha's past is a mystery. One account claims she was raised by a soldier named Ivan
91.
Petrovich, who taught her the art
And
of
didn't she
combat.
have, like, the super
His
soldier
teachings were
serum
so
or-
affluent
or-
that Natasha was kidnapped by an order of
like
assassins
a-
known as the
a
Hand,
type of super
intending
soldier
to
serum,
train
not
her as their master assassin.
Quite like
Luckily,
Captain America.
Wolverine and Captain Boy Scout rescued her, but she eventually put her talents to use, working for the KGB and becoming a famous ballerina.
However, the most likely story was that Petrovich admitted a young Natasha to a secret Soviet program called the Black Widow Ops. There, in the infamous Red Room, Natasha was trained to be the deadliest spy in the world.
She learned all sorts of stealth, assassination, and martial arts techniques, including the newly invented Sambo style, which is basically like street fighting judo mixed with the craziest grappling moves ever. Like, how does she even do that? Russian's magic.
She learned dozens of other martial arts, including karate, Muay Thai, Aikido, and Kung Fu.
Who is
And
this?
she's mastered all sorts of weaponry, becoming an expert
I didn't know who
marksman.
that was.
Damn, sign me up for the spider ops.
Don't get the wrong idea.
Only
The Red
for one.
Room was brutal. Natasha was brainwashed, literally programmed with false memories, which included her days as a ballerina. She was even forced
Oh,
to
that
duel
wasn't
other
true.
members to the death. Crazy to think about considering how much went into each one's training, but all the more to transform her into the ultimate stone cold spy, codenamed Black Widow.
Yeah, sometimes that's what you gotta do if you wanna be a winner. When I was a kid, Mama Boomstick trained me and some friends to eat over 60 hot dogs in 10 minutes. I was the only one who survived.
That's... wow.
Sheesh.
You should see it coming out.
Well, while Natasha was plenty deadly on her own, she got one more gift from the Red Room.
A super soldier serum.
Of course.
Because at the time, everyone and their dog was trying to make the next Captain America. But she wound up with the knockoff dollar store version, because the Nazis decided to kill the only person in the world who knew how to make it. Seriously, what was this guy thinking?
Even still, she
guess
received
he's
some
the OI of
impressive
the
benefits,
super
including
soldier serum
a
we could
beyond
replicate
Olympic
it.
level physique, inhuman resistance to poison and disease, and slowed aging,
Of
So
course.
she gets to keep her good looks for over a century.
and run up to 35 miles an hour.
Yeah, that's pretty good too.
As the Black Widow, Natasha quickly proved her dominance over her peers,
Except-
soon becoming the KGB's top operative. Taking on the most perilous of missions, it wasn't long until she found herself face to face with an adversary who proved her match, Iron Man.
Hey, when it takes a super suit with enough munition to wipe out a whole city to stop you, you know you're pretty good at what you do.
To destroy Iron Man and his team of Avengers, Black Widow recruited Hawkeye and attempted to sway him to the dark side. But to her surprise, the exact opposite happened.
Yeah, turns out Hawkeye is so
Laid on the
goddamn handsome
charm.
that he literally love-struck the brainwashing out of her.
And so, Black Widow
gotta be
betrayed her country
pretty
and
handsome
became
for
an
that.
ally of the Avengers.
He
And while
broke
keeping up with
her
the likes of
brainwash.
Iron Man and Thor is no easy feat, she held her own not just with her amazing talents, but also her plethora of gear and gadgets.
Where does she keep them all in that bodysuit? It's like super tight. I mean, not that I'm complaining or anything, but the logistics are baffling.
Well, not only is her suit composed of an abnormally durable
Is-
Kevlar, she has several gadgets hidden within her gauntlets. The Widow's line is a retractable grappling hook that lets her
I would've
swing like
made that,
Spider-Man.
like,
Cartridges
yeah,
of
that-
tear gas pellets and
it's-
explosives serve
it's like
obvious purposes.
super strong
and then
Kevlar.
there's the Widow's
Skin
bite.
tight.
What, like a spider bite? And how's that supposed to... Wow, that was pretty shocking, Wiz. You broke your glasses, idiot. I don't know, God, I should have seen this coming.
Even without the KGB, Black Widow remains one of the top assassins in the world. She's so skilled with a sniper rifle, she could cut Hawkeye's bowstring while he's in mid-shot, forcing him to miss his target. To put this in
Oh, you
perspective,
don't do that to
the
Hawkeye.
average thickness of compound bowstring is about 1/100th of an inch thick. That's as thin as a fingernail. And she made this shot from hundreds of feet away.
She's quick enough to easily dodge point-blank gunfire, skilled enough to defeat 100 men by herself, and strong enough to snap a guy's neck with just one kick.
Pretty impressive, as it takes around 600 pounds of force to break the human
Yeah, I
neck.
could do that.
She's so goddamn tough. She's taken a grenade to the face from a few feet away, and she was fine. She fell 4 stories, threw a mounted sign into a car, and she was fine.
Don't they know in comic
So much
books
for that
human beings
super
can
serum
just
being
train
dollar
their
store junk,
bodies
right?
While
to
this
be
durability extends beyond
as
physical
tough
toughness,
as
after
steel.
all, she doesn't exactly have bulletproof skin or anything like that. Rather, she possesses a staggeringly strong drive to survive, no matter what.
Yeah, like the time when she had to go through intensive surgery while she was still conscious.
Just imagine, she felt every cut, every pull, every movement as the surgeon sliced open her stomach and sewed up her insides. Despite the incredible pain throughout this entire ordeal, which likely lasted several hours, for her own sake, she could not move a muscle.
I think I'm gonna throw up. Oh, that reminds me of my vasectomy. Both of them.
But even
That's some
alongside
serious
the
pain
Avengers,
tolerance.
Natasha maintains a gray sense of morality. Her path to redemption has been a rocky one, as her personal quest to destroy the Red Room has left a trail of bodies in its wake.
This is one redhead you don't want to mess with.
While the
love
stories
how
of many
dead her face
world-class
is.
assassins often carry a
It's like
truckload of
she's
baggage,
stone
few are
cold.
quite as heartbreaking as the case of Amélie Lacroix.
That's even more true than you think, but we'll get there.
Growing up, Amélie
Oh, yeah, I
never
forgot she's
aspired or
supposed to be
trained for
French.
combat. In fact, she devoted much of her life to becoming a world-renowned ballerina in Paris, France.
You know, I've noticed it's almost a requirement for all badass assassins to be ballerinas or something. So I started working on a few moves myself.
What? Wait, hold on!
Doc,
Amelie's husband, however, was a key figure for Overwatch, a global peacekeeping organization spearheading operations against a terrorist group called Talon.
Talon tried over and over to kill this guy, but they just couldn't pull it off. So instead, they kidnapped Amelie. Damn, not cool.
Thankfully, Overwatch quickly rescued her, and life returned to normal.
Or did it? Nope, because out of nowhere, Amelie killed her hubby in his sleep.
Turns out, the kidnapping wasn't just a simple ransom or attempted lure.
brainwash.
Talon ruthlessly subjected Amelie to intense neurological reconditioning, molding her into the perfect brainwashed sleeper agent.
Right, because she was sleeping next to him in their bed, and then bam! First kill!
Okay.
Sleeper agent.
Right, sure. She returned to Talon to complete their psychological and physiological reconfiguration process. When all was said and done, Amélie Lacroix was no more. In her place stood the cold-hearted assassin known as Widowmaker.
Ah, I get why she's called Widowmaker. Though it is kind of weird that the widow she was making
So,
was
so.
her.
Brilliant deduction, Boopstick. Widowmaker embodies the cold-hearted killer trope
think I've
so
ever seen
well,
this.
it's actually literal. Talon's experiment slowed her heart rate and suppressed her emotions, turning her into an actual cold-blooded killing machine. Hence the cold blue skin.
That's not really a thing, is it? Turning your skin blue like that? Oh, I just figured she was the girl Smurf all grown up. Gotta be some trauma.
There's actually a pretty easy way to turn your skin blue. You just need to drink some colloidal silver.
Is it safe?
Oh, yeah, sure, no doubt. It's 100% non-toxic silver.
Okay, but
Wow, you actually believe it.
Anyway, the blue
Idiot.
makeover wasn't just for show. With her heart rate down, her body's movements and vibrations are highly reduced.
The blood pulsing through your hands can actually bump up your shot. It's not by a lot, but when you're aiming at something 1,000 yards away, even a tiny bit of movement matters.
This might not sound too difficult until you consider that a typical human heart rate in a stressful situation can exceed 100 beats per minute. A perfect
That's why you
sniper
do
has
like
to time their
Sniper
shots
Wolf,
between
she can
almost
slow
2
her
beats
heart
per
rate.
second.
So even though she started pretty
So
late,
almost when she
Widowmaker
said she's
skipped
dead.
years of killing people school with just this one little tweak.
Talon's manifesto is that humanity is made stronger through conflict. And so Widowmaker was taught a variety of different combat and covert techniques to be ready for any violent possibilities.
She's ridiculously athletic. Just look at her go. And she's got plenty of handy tools to help her kill people even faster.
She carries
gotta-
a
she's
grappling
going
hook with
undercover.
65-foot cable, perfect for getting around any
She's
terrain
blue.
in an instant. Her venom mines stick to most surfaces, and after being triggered by movement, release a deadly toxin.
And give her a ping in her funny-looking spider helmet.
That's Widowmaker's Recon Visor, basically multi-screen super goggles. They provide infrared sight that spots heat signatures through walls and transmits multiple feeds.
Then there's her signature weapon, the one, the only Widow's Kiss. It may look like an oversized SMG, but with a click of a button, it turns into a badass sniper rifle. As a sniper, this
Everybody gotta
baby can
name their
fire at
weapons
4
after
different levels of
themselves.
power. A fully charged shot hits 10 times stronger than a standard one, making
And
the
Superman
Widow's Kiss one
have
of the deadliest
Ninja
rifles in
stars
the
or some
world.
shit, call them
Unless you're
super
wearing some
ranks
really
and
heavy armor,
shit.
it'll kill pretty much anyone with just one shot. Whiz, build me one now.
Yeah, with your luck, your hand will probably get stuck in one of the moving parts, and I'll have to be the one to amputate it and build you a mechanical replacement. Yeah, I'm
I
in.
was like, that
know that.
$127.
Stupid Whiz.
Widowmaker is one of Talon's top agents and has the feats to prove it. She's taken on Overwatch members multiple times, effortlessly defeating some of their own top agents, like fellow sniper Anna Amari, whose cybernetic eye can see 6 times greater than a normal one. And she pulls this off while achieving ulterior goals, such as when she baited Tracer into unknowingly allowing her to assassinate a diplomat. That's some intense on-the-fly multitasking.
And she's way tougher than she looks. Her visor can protect her from a sniper shot to the face, and she even took a hit from Doomfist's gauntlet. This thing can take down a skyscraper, but she was fine.
While it wasn't wielded by Doomfist himself at the time, it clearly struck with some serious power. An average skyscraper ranges between 250 to 300 feet tall. To topple it in one go, you'd need a force equivalent to at least 2 tons of TNT.
You sure Talon didn't slip her some super serum in a drink or anything? Cause that's ridiculous.
Also, while ranged combat may be her forte, Widowmaker is skilled enough to take out an entire armed security force up close while avoiding their gunfire.
The blue bombshell can do it all. Kinda sucks that Talon drained her of all emotion, cause now she can't appreciate how badass she is. Kinda like how I sometimes forget I have a shotgun for a leg until it.
God, I hate it when that happens. Talon's experiments may have yielded astounding results, but I'm not sure they were quite so thorough. In fact, every Christmas, a certain blue-skinned woman can be found leaving a rose at her late husband's grave. So maybe, just maybe, Amelie isn't quite gone for good.
A single death can change everything.
All right, the combatants are set, and we've run the data through all possibilities.
But first,
It's kind of cool. Is this 3D? Yeah, it's 3D. But if they put some money behind this one. So. You would think she had like athletic type shoes, so that she doing a lot of running.
Je te vois.
Ooh. I'm looking at that big ass sniper.
Got you.
Oh.
It's finished. Rendezvous immediately.
Go up the side of the building like Ghost Rider. Okay. Man, this is lit. I like this.
Trying to escape me? No chance. Abort! Abort!
Oh yeah, I'm gonna go with Black Widow. I don't think I might as well go with.
Oh, you've got to be kidding me.
Wow. I did not think they can cause this much destruction on their own. It's like this. Like, oh, gotcha.
What makes you think you could sneak?
No, but she's immune to different things. Yeah, because
I'm a goddamn Avenger.
in the face. This kind of reminds me of their when they did was it Solid Snake versus Sam Fisher. Oh, got them hands. Oh, oh, gee, I did not expect that. To shank the shit out of her with a piece of glass. Oh,
I can't survive anything.
Nice theory. Let's test it.
uh-oh. I was not expecting her
Do svidania.
head to come off. I mean, I was thinking it was gonna come off, but I was like, they ain't gonna happen. Shit.
Damn! Which one was the cold-hearted chicken?
Given her history, Natasha obviously
Shit.
brought a lot more combat experience to the battle than Widowmaker. Even still, this was far from one-sided. Widowmaker's arsenal in particular made it difficult for Natasha to outgun her in ranged combat, except for the Venom Mine, given her enhanced immune system.
But
Yeah.
once Widowmaker was disarmed, something which seems to happen a lot, Natasha got the upper hand. Like, literally. She's way better at hand-to-hand. That's a no-brainer just based on how many martial arts she knows, her super serum boost, and how many people she's had to judo to death.
They both could dodge bullets and were expert shots, but Widowmaker has never shown capabilities equal to Natasha breaking a neck in one strike, running 35 miles per hour, or shooting a moving bowstring.
They were pretty evenly matched
How
when it came
fast
to
Captain
taking hits,
America
though.
goes? 60
Natasha
miles
took a
an hour?
grenade to the face, while Widowmaker got hit by Doomfist's gauntlet.
Yes, but while the gauntlet can
Like
take down a
maybe
skyscraper,
70?
even in Doomfist's own hands, it certainly doesn't seem capable of doing so with only one hit, much less in the hands of a skinny teenager.
Hell, Doomfist escaped prison by punching through a concrete wall with his bare fists. I don't think Hoodie Kid's gonna pull that off. Just a hunch.
What is that
certainly had her
animation?
moments, but she just couldn't match Natasha's greater speed, precision, and
Took
decades
that
of
shit's
experience.
head off.
She just couldn't find that widow of
This fucker
opportunity.
is blue.
The winner is Black Widow. Hey, thanks for watching this episode of Death Battle. If you want the battle music for yourself, you can get it by clicking the link below.
Or you can click over there and check out
Next
one of those
time
other videos.
on the battle. Captain Marvel. Oh my god, really? Captain Marvel versus Shazam. April the 8th, YouTube 8th, 10th. Oh my god. Of course they would do that. Of course. So, Black Widow won. I won. Get my money. I knew that. I knew she was on there. She's just physically superior to her. Plus the experience she has. They went with the old version where she wasn't born. I think. How old is Widow? Because I was thinking. I know in the MCU, I think they said she was born in like 81 or something like 82, but they wanted the older one. She was born like in around the I guess 30s or some shit like that. But anyway, I knew that Black Widow's gonna win that, and I also just went with her because, like I said, I don't play Overwatch, so I'm not like a big fan of Overwatch. Even though I knew who that character was, I know who Tracer is because I've seen plenty of cosplay of Tracer online. It's like Halloween before last, I think I saw a bunch of Widowmaker and Tracer girls walking, and Harley Quinn. So. but of course, Widow's gonna win that. Of course. Anyway, who did y'all think was gonna win? Did Black Widow? Did you pick Black Widow to win, or did you pick? I almost said Black Widowmaker, Widowmaker to win. Let me know in the comments down below. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see y'all next time. Peace.